Jenny. Welcome to the Insider Show. We're giving you the secrets and tips it takes to become and stay a successful homeowner. Today we're talking with Ryan about the top 5 reasons that now's the time to buy a home. Let's go inside. Okay, so it's the end of summer and the economic status is not exactly great right now. Why of all times is this the best time to buy a house?
Well, let's give you not just one reason why, but let's go with the top 5 reasons why now, in my opinion, it's the time to buy a house.
All right, lay them on me. What's number 1?
Number 1, low interest rates. We're talking interest rates right now, 3.875
Wow.
on a 30-year fixed mortgage.
Now, does that depend on your credit and your down payment?
Well, that's for a conventional loan, so yeah, it has a lot of factors into it as always. But yeah, it's a 20% down payment. You do have to have good credit, but just to have the ability to obtain a mortgage rate at that low a price where you have a little bit of scratchy credit, where if you pay a little extra fees to get your interest rate below 4%, that's unprecedented right now. You'd never see that any time in history with mortgage rates.
Right, that's extremely low from what it used to be.
Correct.
So what's number 2?
Number 2, the prices of homes have dropped now, so it's obviously low prices of homes.
All my friends know the low rider.
So what I'm talking about is over the last, the rise that we had as far as with houses, house prices rose. Now we've seen prices drop.
Right.
It's very affordable, not just in the short term where we have, with the rates, your payment wise, but we're talking long-term savings for buying a house, whether, a house that was $300,000-$400,000 has now dropped somewhere between, $300,000, $200,000, sometimes even below $100,000 or below $200,000 and $100,000 for a house.
Right, so now the sellers are actually the ones that are cutting deals to the buyers because this is a buyer's market.
Exactly, it is a buyer's market.
So what's number 3?
Number 3, just what we talked about, being that it's a buyer's market, sellers are providing seller incentives. Seller incentives, what I mean by that are that sellers are saying, hey, you know what, buy my house, and not only will I give you a good house, but I'm going to give you incentives such as paying your closing costs for you.
Right.
So they're going to pay for not only your loan fees, we're talking your title fees, your appraisal fees. If your lender will allow it, they'll even pay for your homeowner's insurance.
Wow, so you can get a lot of benefits right now by buying something.
Exactly, and a seller will a lot of times say, I'll pay 3% of the purchase price toward your closing costs. An average home purchase price of $200,000, we're talking $6,000 they're giving you.
That's a lot, because before it used to be difficult to get sellers to do such things.
Exactly, and obviously in a seller's market, they're not willing to do it. They want you to pay your own closing costs, so it makes it a lot easier for a buyer to go that route.
Now they're fighting a bunch of other people.
Exactly.
So what's number 4?
Number 4 is going to be that people are rehabbing houses a lot more to make them a lot better.
They tried to make me go to rehab. I said no.
And when I'm talking about rehabbing houses, even bank-owned properties, we're talking Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, who are trying to get rid of their gluttony of properties right now. They're going into houses, they're putting new paint, they're putting new carpet, they're doing a little rehab of their own to make them more sellable.
Right, because they have to make it look better than the house next door that's also for sale.
Exactly. So a person trying to sell their home right now, they know they've got to put the hardwood floors, the granite countertops, the stainless steel appliances. So as a buyer, that's just stuff that you don't have to spend money on. You're buying that house, but you're also getting the top of the line house, so that way you don't have to go put your money into it over the next 5-10 years to make it look good. It's already there. You just have to maintain it.
Getting more bang for your buck, so to speak.
Exactly.
And what's the final one?
Number 5, the final, the best, the most important reason to buy a house is that feeling you get. And when I'm talking about that feeling, I'm talking about there's no better feeling, especially right now. We're in a turmoil as far as our economic history right now. It's tough. It's tough to buy a house. It's tough to get through underwriting right now. It's tough to come up with a down payment. So when you get through all that, it's all said and done, you buy a home, you're a homeowner. There's no better feeling.
Dream.
Exactly, the American dream. It's still out there, folks. You have to do a lot more fighting, but once you get that feeling, there's just nothing better. You buy a home, you feel good about yourself, and you got a home to protect your family, whether it's your first home, your 20th home, your 100th home, and you're buying another investment property. There's no better feeling than buying a home.
Not to mention, it's going to be an investment for your future because systematically things do go up. The prices will go back up again.
Yeah, at some point in time, there's going to be a shortage of houses, so we'll be back in business and you'll feel good you got that house.
So there you go. There's the 5 top reasons why now is the time to buy. If you like the information you saw here today, you can check us out at our website at insidershow.com, or you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. If you know anyone else that's in the market to purchase a home, please feel free to pass on our information. Thanks again for watching The Insider Show, where we're keeping it real each and every time.